Hey everybody, welcome back to Z3 Programming, and in this video we're going to be going over the Python programming language. We will learn variables, numbers, how to cast, and string variables. For these tutorials we'll be using the PyCharm IDE. A link to the website will be in the video's description, and you can find that at www.jetbrains.com. So now I'm going to create a new project, and then I'm going to go to new file, and then I'm going to select a Python file. And I'm going to call this file basic syntax. And this is going to create our Python file for this tutorial. And before we start, I'll give you some quick information about Python. Python is an interpreted high-level programming language. It is widely used because it's very powerful, and it's known to have the characteristic of having great code readability. The syntax is very easy, and Python is a common favorite for those first learning to program. So I'm going to print to the screen. I'm going to type print hello world. I press run, and I'm going to select our app, and you can see it printed out hello world down here. You also have the option to run Python on your command line. You can type Python --version to make sure that it's installed correctly, and then type Python to enable. And I'm going to type print hello everyone, enter, and it prints hello everyone. So now I'm going to just type exit so we can get out of that. Now we're going to be going over Python variables. The structure for variables in Python is very simple. Variables must start with a letter or an underscore. They cannot start with a number, and variable names are case sensitive. So now I'm going to enter in a variable called age. I'm going to equal it to 21, and then I enter in another variable, message. It says, if you are watching this video, you are really cool. Now I'm going to print the age variable, and then I'm going to print the message variable. I'm going to click run down over here, and it prints it out. The age, and if you are watching this video, you are really cool. Now I'm going to go over numbers. I'm going to enter in a variable called num1, and I'm going to equal that to 21. Another variable, num2, let's equal this to 25. And then I'm going to create a variable called result1, and I'm going to add num1 to num2. Then we're going to create another variable called num3 and equal that to 3.14. Then I'm going to create another variable num4 and equal that to 4.13. We're going to create a result2 variable and equal that to num3 plus num4. Okay, we have our numbers. Now let's print them out and see what happens. I'm going to type print result1, print result2. We're going to run this, and you can see down over here it printed out 46 and 7.27. It added both of our numbers in both of our sets, and you can see that right here. We added our numbers. Now we're going to be going over casting. Casting is important because you want to make sure that the variable types match correctly. And you'll see in this example, we have num1 equal to 3.14, and then we have num2 int parentheses num1. So this is a cast. It's going to cast num1, and that will equal num2. So we're going to print this so we can see what will show. And as you can see down here, num2 is now showing 3. This happened because we used the cast function for the integer value, and it turned the float 31.4 into an integer. So up here, I'm going to enter in the casting functions, int, float, and str for string. So now we're going to clear this out real quick and show another example. I created a variable txt. I'm entering the string function, the string cast with 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to print this out. We're going to run this and it's going to show 1, 2, 3. Now this variable is a string variable, and we can test that by typing print the type function, and then we put txt in there, and now it's going to show us what type of variable it is. And here you can see this is a string variable. This is a good way to test it, and it shows you if something's an int, float, or a string. Now we're going to create another example. I'm going to create print, enter a number to add, and create a num1 variable equal to input. Input will take the user's input. I'm going to type print, enter another number, num2 equals input, and we're going to add these two numbers. In this example, we'll see why it's very important to cast. Result equals num1 plus num2, and we're going to print the result, and it's going to run the app. Enter a number to add. We're going to type in 9, enter another number, 1, and you can see it concatenated 9 and 1 together to make 91 instead of adding them. To fix this, we're going to cast this as an int, num1 as an int, num2 as an int. Now we will print result. Enter a number to add, 9, enter another number, 1, 10. It added it correctly. We fixed our bug. Now I'm going to clear all this out, and we're going to go over strings. I'm going to create a variable called text, and I'm going to type programming in Python is fun. And I'm going to show you the length function. I'm going to type print len text, and when we run this, this is going to print the length of characters that is within our text variable. And I'm going to comment this out. Now I'm going to type print text bracket 0 close bracket 0. This is going to print out the index, the 0 index of our text variable. Now I'm going to print out additional print statements of our text, colon to 5, which prints out 0 index to the 4th index. Next, I'm going to type print text 8 colon to blank, which will basically print the 8th index to the end of our text variable. And then I will enter in print text 15 to 21, which will print out our index of 15 to 20. It's important to remember that the last index listed will not be included. I will also show you print text to lower. Lower will lowercase the text variable, and print text to upper will uppercase the text variable. Here you can see it's all printed out. Now we're going to clear this out and do one more string example. I'm going to print what is your name. Then we're going to create a name variable and equal that to input. We're taking in user input. Then I'm going to print what is the name of your favorite music artist. Then I'm going to create an artist variable and equal that to input as well. Then we will print your name is plus name variable plus and your favorite music artist is plus the artist variable. So now let's run this. What is your name? I will type in, what will I type in? Y'all, what's a good name? I will type in Ben Carson. What is the name of your favorite music artist? Lil Bow Wow. Your name is Ben Carson and your favorite music artist is Lil Bow Wow. Look at how beautiful that is. That is an example of how to use strings. And I will create one more example. Create a text variable called Z3 programming. Age 9,000. Create a pi variable 3.14. And similar to what we did earlier, I'm going to use the type function and print out the type of the text variable, the type of the age variable, and the type of the pi variable. And when we run this, you'll see that it's going to show that the text is a string, the age is a int, and the pi is a float. And that's it for today's video, guys. If this video was interesting and informative, please subscribe to the channel, comment, like, and see you guys next time.